Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. So before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Williams, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. Okay, this is a 5-card spread, so it will possibly be a shorter reading, but we got some cards out here. This is a piggyback off the reading that I just posted. You guys, there is a need for stillness because you are being called. You got to pick up the phone. You got to pick up the phone. You have judgment. There's the calling. And then I know it's a calling because the star is back and it's in reverse, right? Star's at the bottom of the deck, judgment's at the top of the deck. In your spread, you have the 4 of Swords. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You have the 4 of Cups in the upright. The 5 of Wands, and then the 9 of Wands. Okay? Protection. Protection and perseverance. It's not even just protection, it's perseverance. The thing is, it's a lot. I'm going to say a lot. So, the one thing you got to do, you have to recover. Some of you are in recovery mode, all right? The 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups tells me so. I don't care if you lost a relationship or a job a year ago, even 2 years ago. If your mind still travels back there and there is a lot of hurt or resentment there, you're still healing. The 8 of Swords is telling me this. You have to release these swords, the anxiety, the indecision of the mind. You have to release your mind, right? You have, it's funny, you got 2 Swords cards, 2 Wands cards. And it's the thing is, my mental is affecting my movement, my ability to persevere, my ability to heal. These 2 4s are about that. Rest and recuperation. Rest and recuperation until you get what you're looking for. Until something is handed to you, what you actually want. This is a little bit, in these 5 cards, it's a little bit serious. Okay, so one, you need some silence in order to engage your wisdom. Okay, your inner knowing or anything God is trying to tell you. The next thing they want you to do is sort of let go. Just let go. All of the things that aren't happening, the things that aren't going in your way, let it go and be still. Okay, be still on that, on what isn't occurring. Because I feel like you guys could be working towards something, but you want something else, or you want a quick outcome. Either you want a quick outcome or you want something. Like, let's say the rhythm I got going really good for work is great, but I really want a relationship. I want my partner. Or I have, my partner and my kids, but I really want my career to take off, or I want my project to do what it's doing. And if it's not happening yet, don't force it. It doesn't mean you give up. Now, relationships are different from work. See, because work, you can actually keep doing that, keep modifying it, keep changing it, go at a certain pace that works for you. Relationships are way more tricky. You cannot force that. The right partner coming in has more to do with your energy than you actively seeking it. Trust me, it's more to do with you, what's supposed to be happening to you, for you, how you feel about yourself, than it is, I'm on the app looking for a particular person. All right? You don't even have to put that pressure on yourself. If you want the right relationship, just take care of yourself. God will deliver it to you. God will deliver it to you, right? Don't be mad about what other people are doing. Don't be mad about the competition. Don't be mad about the haters. Don't be mad about what other people seem to be achieving. That's not what's important right now. Give me a sec, guys, because I want to look at my note. What they're telling you is, and I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this is for whoever it resonates if you know you're forcing and pushing Four of Swords, Nine of Wands says, failure is imminent if you continue the way you've been going. Heal from your injuries before you continue. Now, you have to take that as it resonates. Do I get over the hurt from the loss of a job before I go start this new position or take on something greater? Do I rest and recuperate before I decide to go back out and date or start? See, because guys, you know, everybody always telling people to get over a girl or a guy, you get under a new one. That's really not, depending on how bad the situation is, that might not be the best idea. See, Five of Wands could be haters, could be competition. But remember, in that scene, see, this scene, they're all just standing and watching. But in the Rider Waite, they're all with different size wands fighting each other. And on a benign level, it's like practice. But this is also physical activity, and it could also get translated into sex. Earlier, we brought up sex, about casual things and not feeling guilty. But you have to know where you are in your energy. And if your energy doesn't require you being casual right now, don't. Because, I mean, literally, like the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups say so. This isn't about guilt. It's not about sexual guilt. It's about healing. And sometimes your body just doesn't need to interact on a physical, sexual level with a particular person until it is back at a certain state. You know, able to withstand others' energies, release them, hold them, whatever's happening. And that's really the thing that, you know, I hope I get across to you guys, because I remember I did a reading the other day with somebody. He was like, "So what you mean? I can't have sex?" I said, no, you have to know what sex is good for you. You got to know if I should engage that partner or not. This is not, you know, you when you're in your teens where you could just be like, okay, they find me attractive and I find them attractive and I find this one and that one and oh, let's just do it. Obviously not, because here there's too much healing energy. Like, you even know for yourself, my body, my mind, and my spirit feels different when it comes to that approach. Okay, there's literally, because you got the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Star, all indicating I need time to myself and I'm healing. Even Judgment is saying I need to heal, because Judgment brings up the past. Judgment brings up karmic energy. Whatever hurt so bad from the past was karmic. It was karmic. This is some sort of karmic energy that you have to heal from and release before you move on to your next cycle. Because the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups is talking about feeling worn out, okay? Feeling worn out from fighting, okay? And that, you know, you could get so, because you get involved, so like, let's say you should have taken a break after that narcissistic ex, right? But you didn't. You had to prove to yourself that I'm still lovable. You know, there's nothing wrong with me. There was something wrong with them. Let me get into another relationship. Oh, why did I do that? I've stepped into this new relationship and this person is just as bad as my ex. The next person will wear you down, okay? Or you will start, if you don't take time to rest, on the flip side, if you don't take time to rest, and it is a time for people to start coming through, because you've never took the time to heal, and then you started dealing with other people or whatever the case may be, you get paranoid. Now, every new person that tries to approach me, I'm paranoid about them. Paranoid to the point where the person don't even want to talk to me no more. That's why you got to get back to your energy. So many people get so afraid of loneliness, thinking if they accept that if I'm by myself, that's how it'll always be. No, I gotta get back out in the game. I gotta. No, you don't. You gotta get back to you. Get back to you, because once you understand you, how strong you are, everything you've been through, what you can withstand, when people come in, you read them a lot better. You know who's meant to be in your life, who's not to be in your life. You know if this is a casual experience or a forever experience. You know if I don't even want to have an experience with you at all, because you're strong again. Rest will give you strength. Rest will give you strength. But outside of all of this, right? God wants you to heal because you're being called. Because you're being called. Some of y'all are not picking up the phone. So this is what that is. So this, in a negative sense, is saying, I'm calling you, but you won't wake up. Why won't you get up? I've been calling over and over and over again. And I mentioned this earlier in the reading before that, you know, what did I say? I said something about you guys rejecting. This could also be rejecting your calling. God brought out the cup and look, you just standing there, sitting there like, you know, I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I want my life to be like I want my life to be. I want my man, my woman, my right job. I don't want to deal with all of this, like these new weird things happening to me. It's just no. You know, it's time to, you have to take, you promised. The judgment, you wouldn't get called if you didn't make the promise. God's not calling on nobody that is not ready or is not prepared or is not a real warrior, soldier, spirit worker, light worker, guide, angel, whatever you feel like you are it, whatever you want to label it. But if you're going to sleep on the job, God is saying, if you don't pick up the phone when I call, I can't pick up the phone when you want me to. You want that relationship, that loving relationship, go about it the way we planned. Okay? Do the spiritual study. Check your chart. Do the things that you know you're interested in that's actually giving you answers. Not just being relegated to the spiritual things that you were raised in or the things that people tell you should do. I'm going to talk to you in everything that you feel resonates with you. I feel like God speaks to me through tarot, right? So you trying to stay away or saying I'm not going to do this and that is like you're just making it harder on yourself. Don't make this hard. If you're chosen, be chosen. That's it. If you're chosen, be chosen. Because God said, you know, I will pick up the phone for you if you pick up the phone for me. Honestly, the only way you're going to get to what you was looking for is if you take the path. That was the whole point. I can't give you nothing if you're not going to go down the path. This is the whole point of you being here. Your soul is older than what people out here want and desire. You know, it's the hurt that makes you think, oh, I guess that's what I need because that's what everybody else feels so fulfilled with. Your fulfillment is greater than that. But you will get fulfilled in those areas. But you have to do the task at hand, whatever that is. There needs to be forgiveness for yourself, to others, you know, internally. You know, I'm not telling you to call up anybody. If you feel led to, call them up and say bygones are bygones. But if you don't want to do that, don't do that. But if you don't heal properly and if you let your ego try to run the show right now, it's going to make you very paranoid about people. You're just going to feel worn out. You're going to feel worn out. God says that he's calling he or she, he and she, God is everything, is asking you to act on a promise you made. There's a promise that you made. And whatever promise that I have to you, I'll fulfill. So long as you fulfill your promise. This is karmic. This is a karmic contract. This is karmic. Trust me. You're the star. You are beyond what you think, but you got to go through your process to uncover that about yourself. It's not just realizing, oh yeah, I'm different. It's stepping into you being different and what that comes, whatever gifts you have, abilities you have, how you use that and share that. You're here to do a work. You're here to do a work. You can enjoy this life, but you need to do this work too. Because earlier I was picking that up of give this to somebody else. What Jesus say? If you could take this cup from me, go and take it. Take it. Take the cup. No, it's your cup. I can't take this. I can't pass it to nobody. Can't nobody else fulfill this. Only you can. You're my special someone. Okay? All right, guys. That's what it is. And don't worry about these haters. And, you know, take the time for yourself. If this is haters, if this is sex, I'm not sure because it's in the upright right now. But it could be both. But right now you need to, you know, persevere. Keep your guard up. Don't get hurt any more than what you've already been by doing the same thing over and over again. Because if you keep doing that, they say failure is imminent. All right? So that's the reading that I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. You want to book a personal reading with me? The link to book is in the description box below. The current Patreon playlist is in the description box below. Don't forget to check out my new channel, Prince and the Peach. I don't know if at the beginning of this reading, I thanked Bridget, but if I didn't, Bridget, thank you. And sorry that I didn't thank you in the last reading. I get kind of carried away and I just jump into these readings so fast, so I apologize. Yes, like I said, don't forget to check out Prince and the Peach, and that's it. I need to check my calendar for when the next group reading is going to be. I want to say the 5th is a Saturday. I'll have to come up with a date. We'll possibly do it on a Friday or Thursday. We'll get it done soon. All right, guys. So I'll be putting that out really soon, probably in the next reading or so. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. See you later.